can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New Jersey Nets going up against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. That's right, NBA fans. It's a brand new season. Day one is upon us, and we've got some great games for you.
Kevin, one of my favorite days of the year. These fans have waited all summer to see their teams back in action, and you can feel the joy throughout the league.
Now here's Kidd. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Robinson a screen on Kidd. Parker against Kidd, passes it to Duncan. Oh, good on that one. Great D that time from Martin. Here's Kittle, guarded by Jackson. Kicks it to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Kittles. Here's Kidd. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Kidd's got his second basket.
One of the most impressive things about Jason Kidd at his position is his size and strength, which is how he's able to create for others, but also convert through contact.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Duncan, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Kidd. Martin with a screen out Parker. Pass to Kittles. Now here's Kidd. Over Parker. And the rebound goes to Duncan. For the Spurs with the ball. Jackson kicks to Parker. Outside Jackson. There's a screen by Robinson. A floater and the layup by Jackson. It's a tie ball game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Outside Martin. Pass to Collins. Puts it up from 12. A rebound by the Spurs. This, of course, their first look at the Nets.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Now, here's Parker. Robinson, that's good.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass, Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Here's Jefferson. To the middle. And Jefferson throws it down home.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Now here's Jackson, stolen by Martin. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Pass to Kidd from outside the arc. Hands it from downtown. Kidd's got 7 points in the game.
Known as a pass-first player, that's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunity.
Here's Bowen. No scoring in this one. And there's the pass to Duncan. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Got to admire the focus now. Duncan is really good at overpowering the defense at times. I like seeing him get to work inside. Now
here's Jefferson. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Kittles. And the 3 off target. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. They trail by 1. He kicks it to Duncan. Here's Bowen. Duncan outside. Over Martin. Duncan can't hit.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Spurs trail by 3. Parker outside. Outside Jackson. They get it again. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. He has 6.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Outside Kidd. Pass to Kittles. Feeds it to Martin. Over Duncan. And it's Martin missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Kittles. Outside Kidd. Martin with a screen on Parker. Count that bucket. Kidd's got 9.
Kidd is at his best when he's going downhill. His speed and tenacity, size, and strength can just overwhelm tight defense.
Now here's Parker. Nothing on the board. Pass to Duncan. Right block shot. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside Kidd. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lob pass to Duncan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
It goes up, and Duncan brings it down. What a powerful slam.
Passes it to Kidd. Inside, outside for Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kittles. Here's Collins. The shot off that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Duncan with a screen on Jefferson. Jackson passes to Duncan. Over Jefferson. He shoots again, and again, Tim Duncan. He's got 12.
Hey, it may not make the highlight reel, but all Tim Duncan does is score points, and he makes your team a ton better.
And they double up Kidd. Wants to get it to Collins and does. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. San Antonio leading. Parker outside. Kicks it to Duncan. The pass to Jackson. Duncan against Martin. Offensive rebound. Robinson lays it up off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 3.
The defense trying to pull out every single stop it can against Robinson inside, but his size and strength, too much for him.
Now here's Kidd. He's got 9. Collins setting the pick for Kidd. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Kidd's got 11 points.
Well, you got to respect Kidd's decision making. I mean, this guy is so good in the pick and roll, and he's comfortable passing or shooting.
Parker against Kidd. Parker looking around. Here's Duncan. Collins grabs the miss.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Now here's Kidd. He's got 11. There's the triple. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Duncan. Here's Bowen. hasn't made one yet. Shot from 16. They get the rebound. Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Willis, he checked in for Robinson. Rose comes in for Tim Duncan. Smith checked in for Bowen. And Ginobili subbed in for Jackson. And here are the Nets now. It's a three-point game. Pass to Rogers. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now Parker, still without a basket. Down low, and Willis gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And Parker terrific in the pick and roll. Just creative in terms of getting his team good looks.
To the inside, Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. That's a 2 from Smith. Collins grabs the miss.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
He dishes it to Jefferson. Stolen by Rose. Parker inside. Passes to Willis. And the rejection by Collins. New Jersey is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Jefferson passing to Rogers. Rose against Williams. Jefferson a screen on Rose. 6 to shoot. Outside Williams. Lets it go from 11. A rebound by the Spurs.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Smith dishes to Parker. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Kidd kicks to Armstrong. To the middle. Here's Williams. Can't connect from short range. With 1 on the clock. That shot missing. Tim Duncan has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Now here's Duncan. 5 to shoot. Claxton with it. Williams picks him up. A shot's good from Claxton.
And, you know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
Outside Kidd. Kidd is double. There's the pass to Rogers. Brown outside. Outside Kidd. Pass to Mutombo. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got 3 assists in the game. San Antonio leading. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Yep, it counts.
And, you know, Steve Smith has a team-first mentality. When one of his guys is open, he finds it.
Brown feeling out a bit. And here is Kidd. 11 points in the game. Mutombo sets a screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Kidd doing a nice job shredding the defense in the pick and roll. His passing instincts, platinum level phenomenal.
Smith outside. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside Kidd. Brown the pass to Rogers. Kidd up top. Claxton covering. Shoots a fader. Rebound by Rose.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Back to Claxton. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Smith kicks to Ginobili. Duncan down low, working on Williams. Duncan with the bucket.
And you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
To the left wing. Left side Kidd. To the wing right side. Here's Rogers. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Tim Duncan picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
And he makes the first. Boy, these are great time for the Lakers, aren't they, Clark? The three-peat, Magic Johnson joining the Hall of Fame this summer, but James Worthy still waiting since 2000.
Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time for James Worthy, but to your earlier point, clearly a banner summer for the Lakers. You think about Magic Johnson, the first ballot, surefire Hall of Famer, riding the wave of the three-peat. Couldn't be any better for the Los Angeles Lakers.
San Antonio leading by 3. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Very reliable. Ginobili solid from deep.
For New Jersey, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And they double up Kidd. Pass to Rogers. Outside Kidd takes a 3. Rogers can't make the basket. The Spurs have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Here's Claxton. He's covered by Kidd. Releases. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Nets trail by 8. Here is Rogers. Outside Kidd. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Rodney Rogers with the slam.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Now here's Ginobili. Dish now to Rose. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Rose has got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. Kidd passes to Rogers. Back to Kidd. Over Claxton. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Boy, he can stuff every stat on the sheet. Kidd really having his way.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Checked in for the Nets. Then for the Spurs. Robinson comes in for Rose. And it's Jackson in for Kerr. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Collins. Ginobili outside. Passes it to Duncan. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight. Nets trail by 8. Here's Kittles. He kicks to Martin. The pass to Kittles. Shoots the 3. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one on Ginobili. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
The line from your Nets, Terry Kittles.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
San Antonio leading by 4. Jackson kicks to Parker. Robinson sets a screen for Parker. Robinson down low. He's guarded by Collins.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Outside Kidd. Throws it up high.
Tell you what, I don't care what he lacks in height. You got to box this guy out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless and relentless pounding the glass.
Parker passes to Jackson. Robinson sets a screen for Jackson. Drives to the hoop. The feed now to Robinson. Duncan kicks to Parker. Screen by Duncan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poked loose. Taken away by Kidd. And now running up the court. Kidd pushing it up. Martin. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside Jackson. Robinson a screen on Rogers. Jackson finds Robinson. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And Parker puts up a deep 3. The Spurs rebound. And that one, good. Duncan's got 20 points.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Outside Kidd. Over Parker. Good D by Parker. Spurs leading by 6. Dishes it to Jackson. Outside Robinson. Spurs working the ball around now. Parker outside. Duncan with the screen for Parker. A floater. Collins grabs the miss. The Nets have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Outside Kidd. He feeds it to Martin. Over Parker. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Kenyon Martin. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Robinson sets a screen for Jackson. Robinson against Collins. Robinson passes to Parker. Down low, Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Tony Parker makes it look easy dropping those dimes like that. He seems to be one step ahead of the defense all the time.
Nets have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Timeout called the Nets. So for the Nets, Scalabrine comes in for Rogers, and it's Jefferson in for Jason Kidd. Rose, he's checked in for the Spurs. Martin the pass to Jefferson. Kicks to Scalabrine. Over to the wing. Pass to Jefferson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Martin. Pass to Scalabrine. From past the arc. Here's Collins. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Parker. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Yeah, that floater is another one of Parker's go-to shots, one that continues to befuddle defenses.
Scalabrine dishes to Martin. Pass to Jefferson. Out to the right wing. Outside Martin. Collins kicks to Jefferson. Martin the pass to Collins. Three-pointer. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Kenyon Martin.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside Jackson. Robinson a screen on Jefferson. Here's Jackson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Jefferson.
And I love the passion that Jackson plays with. Never bashful when it comes to pulling the trigger, and an outstanding two-way player.
And the first one at the line is good. New Jersey making a switch here. Kidd's checked in. Jackson hits both of them. Jefferson with it. And the pass to Kidd. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Jefferson.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Now, here's Parker. Right side Robinson. Stolen by Collins. Driving to the basket. Here's Kittles. Guarded by Jackson. Kittles passes to Kidd. Here's Kittles. He kicks it to Martin. Pass to Kittles from downtown. And the Nets, another 3.
Just a really good job there of finding the open man by Martin. Very unselfish play.
Parker passes to Jackson. Robinson sets a screen for Jackson. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. And now Kidd pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Kidd. Lock at 6. Kicks it to Martin. Here's Kittles. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Spurs. Parker dishes to Jackson. Rose sets the screen for Jackson. Passes it to Bowen. And he's good on the 3-ball. And it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense, a legit threat from beyond the arc.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Parker outside. With the teardrop, no good. Good defense by Kidd. Nets trail by 3. The pass to Kittles. Good, and the assist to Kidd. Kittles has got 13.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Parker. It's Robinson, top of the key. Robinson sets a screen for Jackson. Off target with his 3. Well, New Jersey shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Here's Jefferson. Again, the Nets for 2.
Oh, that's terrific work on the inside from Jefferson, showing how comfortable he's become operating down low.
Outside Jackson. Robinson finds Parker. Duncan with it. And the rebound goes to Martin. Upside Kidd. Pass to Kittles. Duncan against Martin. Pass to Kidd. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Passes it to Bowen. And there's the pass to Jackson. Duncan inside. He's against Martin. Duncan with the bucket. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's Kittle. He's got 13. Outside Martin. Outside Kidd. And he finishes nicely on the way. Kidd's got 17.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now here's Duncan. He's got 24. Pass to Jackson. Duncan outside. Over Martin. No good from Duncan.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here is Kidd. 17 points in the game. Inside, Martin. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. And now it's a 3-point Nets lead. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Duncan with a screen on Kidd. Here's Parker with the three. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 5.
This team has absolute trust in Parker. Always making the right decisions with the round ball.
Pass to Martin. Passes to Kittles. Here's Kidd. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The intelligence of Kidd coming into play on offense. He makes sure to draw the foul while shooting.
The Nets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
The first free throw is good.
Kidd, such a great two-way threat who makes everybody around him better. What a player.
Both free throws good from Kidd.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Parker outside. Jackson passes to Duncan. Over Martin. No good from Duncan.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
The pass to Kittles. He kicks to Martin. Pass to Kittles. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Parker. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Jackson. Duncan against Martin. The fadeaway. A rebound by the Nets.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here is Martin. He has 7. And the pass to Kittles. The tray. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Boy, the defense really wasn't bad there, but he's a gifted shooter from distance.
San Antonio calls timeout. He's checked in for San Antonio. So it's San Antonio now, trailing by 5. Parker kicks to Robinson. Steven Jackson on the wing. Back to Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. There's Parker with the 3. That one, no good. Good defense by Kidd. Kittles passes to Kidd. Collins setting the big for Kidd. Lets it go with the 3. A putback. It's good on the putback. And it's a 7-point Nets lead.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Pass to Duncan. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Kittles. 16 points for him. Outside Martin. Pass to Kittles. And there's the call on Ginobili. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rogers checked in for Kidd.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Nets. Number 54, Rodney Rogers.
To the right side. Outside Jefferson. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Collins. Stolen by Robinson. Ginobili against Jefferson. Ginobili kicks to Jackson. Outside Robinson. Ginobili right side. Duncan with a screen on Jefferson. To the inside. It's stolen by Martin. Here is Rogers. 6 points for him. Right wing. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
It's the Nets now. They lead by 4. Martin the pass to Kittles. And here is Jefferson. Just 5 on the clock. Collins adds a 2-pointer. Buries the jump shot. Collins has got 8 points. San Antonio's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Ginobili looking around. Outside Robinson. Takes the 3. That's in, and the New Jersey lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Ginobili.
And this is how assertive Ginobili is. Outstanding with the catch and shoot.
Collins against Robinson to the middle. Martin's in the post. Second chance shot. Rebound San Antonio. Duncan's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Now here's Parker. He has 5. Jackson kicks to Ginobili. Teardrop shot. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And it's now only a 1-point New Jersey lead. The pass to Jefferson. Outside Collins. Martin from outside. That doesn't go either for Martin.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Duncan. He's got 24, and they take the lead. Duncan's got 4 points this quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Jefferson passing to Martin. to Jefferson. Jacks up a three. And there's Richard Jefferson on the assist by Martin. Martin's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mutombo, he's checked in for New Jersey. The Spurs also changing it up. Willis, he checked in for Robinson. And it's Rose in for Duncan. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Lets the three fly, and the three ball is good. Jackson's got 9.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Kittle, covered by Parker. 1:52 left to play in the third. Pass to Jefferson. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. To the paint. Here's Mutombo. Basket good. He's got 6.
Great dime that time from Jefferson, the swing man who knows how to find his open teammates, too.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Parker kicks to Rose. Pass to Ginobili. Parker left side. Over Kittle. And the Spurs scoring again.
Really a tough spot on the floor, but Parker makes it look so smooth.
New Jersey trailing. Kittles passes to Martin. Outside Jefferson. Back to Martin. Over Rose. They get it back. Martin with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 1.
If you don't get a body on Martin, and when you don't get a body on him, he's wreaking havoc on that offensive glass.
Here's Parker. Kittles grabs the board. New Jersey has gotten a three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. Passes it to Mutombo. Here is Rogers, guarded by Jackson, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. San Antonio making a switch here. Smith is checked in. .32 seconds left to play in the third. Parker outside. Willis with a screen on Kidd. Parker passes to Willis. Over Mutombo. And Willis gets it to go.
Yeah, the strength of Kevin Willis really impressive, and he does a nice job positioning for offensive rebounds.
Parker against Kidd. It's a floater. That one doesn't drop. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Spurs out in front, up by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Out to the right wing. Here's Mutombo. Great D that time from Duncan. San Antonio leading. Smith feeling it out a bit. Ginobili outside. Kicks to Duncan. Shot clock at 5 to the left side wing. Here's Claxton. To Kembe Mutombo. Pulls it in. Well, New Jersey shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Scalabrine. He's covered by Rose. Now the pass to Mutombo. Over Claxton. And the basket by Mutombo.
Can't allow Mutombo to get this deep. I mean, once you do, he's going to score it with ease.
Here's Claxton, guarded by Rogers. Outside Rose, pass to Claxton. Feeds it to Duncan. Pass to Claxton. Throws a screen on Williams. Here's Claxton. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And the Spurs lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Scalabrini. That's a 2 from Kidd, and it's New Jersey scoring again.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Claxton with it. He's covered by Kidd. Claxton the pass to Duncan. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
Passes it to Williams. Down low. And that one is good. And it's a 3-point New Jersey lead.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And the Nets making a change here. Collins is checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Jackson's checked in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Claxton. Rose sets the screen for Jackson. And they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Tries yet again. And there's the play inside by Duncan. Duncan's got 28.
Not rattled at all by the contact. Duncan maintains his composure and knocks the shot down. You've got to love his mental toughness.
Now here's Kidd. Kidd is double. Now Collins. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Kicks to Smith. Back to Claxton. Outside Jackson. Duncan outside. Over Collins. Rebounded by the Nets. Collins has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside Kidd. There's the pass to Rogers. He gets that one. And the Nets lead by 3.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Rose a screen on Kidd. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Nets. Kenyon Martin, Richard Jefferson, Terry Tiffles.
And the Spurs with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime dropper.
Here's Kittles, covered by Smith. Outside Martin. Pass to Kittles. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Laxton with it. The feed to Duncan. Over Martin. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Nets with the lead. Passes it to Kidd, and it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession.
In the lineup for the Spurs, Manu Ginobili, Steve Kerr.
And they double up Kidd. Here's Collins. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Robinson's checked in for Rose, and Tony Parker is subbed in for Kerr. And the pass to Kittles. At the elbow, Martin. 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Ginobili. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
Kidd is double. Outside Jefferson. The 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And it's crucial that Jefferson sink these perimeter shots. Certainly has the touch to do so. I just think he needs to raise his consistency.
Now here's Parker. Robinson sets a screen for Parker. Martin with the block. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Tim Duncan. New Jersey has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and finished off by Jefferson.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Ginobili. Duncan down low, covered by Martin. Good. Duncan's got 10 points in just the second half.
Ginobili, such a solid passer, seems to know whenever one of his guys is wide open and gets him the ball.
Kidd passes to Collins. Inside, here's Jefferson. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Ginobili. Duncan down low. He's against Martin. With the putback. And Robinson is right there.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Duncan can't tie it up as that one misses. New Jersey has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Jefferson dishes to Martin. Jefferson passing to Kittles. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Passes it to Martin. Clock is at 3. Here's Jefferson. Jefferson missing again.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Duncan kicks to Jackson. And there's the pass to Ginobili. And they'll get another chance.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
For New Jersey, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Kittles passes to Martin. Pass to Kittles. Outside for Martin. Fires for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Ginobili outside. He dishes it to Parker. Pass to Jackson. Robinson a screen on Jefferson. Kept alive. Duncan with the bucket.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge even in the biggest of moments.
Here's Kittle. He's covered by Ginobili. Outside Kidd. To the middle. Here's Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And Martin doesn't mind having a little spotlight shined on him because this guy wants to be the man.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Bowen, he's checked in for Ginobili.
In for the Spurs, number 12, Bruce Bowen.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. To the paint, here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
Here's Kittle. And finished off by Jefferson.
That's a big bucket from Jefferson now. Much in the clutch, and you can count on it.
Parker against Kidd. Parker passes to Duncan. Over Martin. Here's Bowen. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Spurs lead by 2. Collins, a screen on Jackson. To the inside. And the layup ball. And it's now 23 points for Jason Kidd.
And this team turns to Kidd when they need a big bucket. And now you see why.
Jackson, a screen on Kidd. Parker with the bounce pass. Here's Duncan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Bowen, the pass to Robinson. To the middle. Here's Duncan. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Kenny Martin.
Well, we know Tim Duncan is a big-time player, and he knows exactly how to come through in the clutch.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition's been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Duncan, no good on the free throw.
Duncan is an undisputed leader, somebody that wants to be on the line in the clutch moments.
Jefferson passing it to Kittle. Collins, a screen on Jackson. Duncan against Kidd. Duncan with the block. Outside Jackson. Parker double teamed. Pass to Robinson. And they go to the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
Well, you can just tell the guys on his team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player, a guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called, the Nets. They're down by 5. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kidd. The pass to Kittles. He can't get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, David Robinson. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. They trail by 7. 23 seconds left in the game. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Kidd, count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, Kidd putting the team on his back and getting the clutch bucket himself.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. They're behind by 6. 17 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
.17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Spurs, Tony Parker. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
We've seen this movie before. Parker delivering. The bigger the moment, the more you want him taking these shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Jefferson outside. Trifecta!
It's always big when Jefferson catches fire because he's a terrific player when he's aggressive.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're in front by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Personal foul. At the line for the Spurs, Tony Parker. 2 shots.
Take break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.